Okay, I got my arms full coming out, so hopefully this view is okay. But I'm just headed out on a Friday afternoon, and make sure that locked. I think I'm gonna go on just a little short hike this afternoon. I've got to get home for movie night. I ended up staying at work a little bit longer than I like to. Well, work is always longer than I like it to be. But usually I try and get off a little bit early on a Friday at least. Try and get everything done so that I can take off and play, and that just didn't work out this week. I had a couple employees sick and kind of a few other things that ended up eating some time. But I still have a little time. So I'm going to take Toner and we're going to go on a little hike. Come on, let's go. We're going to go on a little hike that's just kind of north of town. Cool little spot. And it's just kind of, well, I'll show you. I think that always works out better. I can talk and explain all I want, but I think it's just going to be best if I just show you. So come along for the ride and check it out. Oh, come on, baby. Give it a little bit of choke. It's getting cold, and the old cruiser just doesn't like the cold. There we go. Let that warm up for a minute and we'll be on our way. Well, I got some good news and some bad news. That's probably not a great view, is it? Kick you over that side. Hopefully that's better. Okay. Good news and bad news. And I always like the bad news first because I get anxiety. Bad news is I just crashed my drone. Yep. That's, I don't know how many times that is that I've crashed a drone, but I just crashed it. And it's not in a great spot because it's across the canyon up on the side of a cliff. The good news is I saw it happen, so I know where it is, and it's not in water this time. So anyways, I'm gonna have to go on a trek because it's over there up in those trees somewhere, which I'm hoping I can get to. It looks like I can probably cross over here and get up that high. Oops, sorry. Not doing a very good job of filming here. Looks like I can probably cross over and get up on that hill there. We'll see. Anyways, let's go check this out real quick, and then I'll probably drop my pack and just head off without the weight. See if I can go retrieve it. Oh, what a deal. What a deal. Okay, we've got a dead tree there, then we've got a big oak brush there, and then it's just a little bit further to the west, kind of at the start of the thicker junipers. Those are going to be my landmarks for when I get up there. That's a trick that I might be able to just side hill. It's not going to be easy, but I might be able to side hill and get right up to it right there. Anyways, that's a trick that my brother-in-law taught me. Hunting trick. Pick out those landmarks so that when you get across you can know where you're going, because your perspective changes when you cross over to the other side or get coming in from a different direction or something like that. So hopefully they serve me well and can take me to it. Okay, we're coming up on this now. So I don't know a whole lot about the history other than I was told it was some sort of like an old cowboy shack or sheep shack. What's really cool is it's built into this little slot here where these two kind of big boulders have separated from the cliff face, and so they've just kind of spanned that with lodge poles and braces and stuff and built this little shack into there. And I've been here in the summer and it's really quite cool in there. I don't think it was probably a winter range area here. I guess there again, I just don't know. But I do know that during the summer it was quite cool in there. And then you're kind of in this box canyon, which is just neat. Just a neat spot. Kind of I'd like to learn a little more about it and what its history is and who built it, why, how, some of that stuff. But really cool little shack that's back in here. You can see they kind of notched out the rock there to settle that bracing in and kind of wedged things in, built braces, did what they needed to do to make it work, put a kind of metal sheeting on the roof to keep out rain when that might happen. And this was their spot. Pretty neat. Now there's another nice treat around the corner too, so let's just head over here and take a look at that real quick also while we're here. All right, so here it is. This cliff face here has these petroglyphs. That's graffiti. That's all graffiti. But these are genuine down here. How cool is that? Isn't that neat? And it makes me wonder how much is down lower as well. Really intriguing. Pretty cool stuff. All in the back of this box canyon back here. And it's not a long hike, and it's not far from the highway, and it just takes getting out of your vehicle and exploring a little bit. Really cool. Okay, well, with this added challenge of losing my drone, I'm running out of time really fast, so I'm gonna see if I can't put together a plan, figure out how to go find this thing and retrieve it. So what I'm gonna do is try and scramble up the rock face here. I'm gonna try and get up this, which will get me up on that level. And then once I'm on that level, I should be able to follow it around. Hopefully be able to get across that crack there and be on the right level to get up to where I need to be. Initially I wasn't going to take my backpack, but I think I will bring it because I think I can just stay on the top and circle back and hopefully find a spot to get back down to the Land Cruiser. So wish me luck. Let's go see if we can make this happen. Oh, you want that? Come on, let's go. Oh, you're doing good. Oh, you're a good girl. Come on. Just right there. That's a good girl. Come on. Let's go. You gotta get a good run. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. You just gotta get that a little bit further. Come on. I gotta get back. I bet if I walk away, she'll get determined enough to do it. And she'll just all of a sudden show up with me. And I'm sure people will be concerned about that, but this is probably one of those things. Probably one of those things that the camera makes worse than it really is. Maybe I'll walk over here and see if I just took the hard way. Toner! I don't know if this is any better. I can't quite see the bottom, but trying to get her to come around. I told you, didn't I? She's up top. She's following me here. There she is. Hey! Hey! You made it. Good job. I knew you could do it. Yeah. Pretty good? Good job. She gets kind of funny like that. Where I think she just gets in her own head. Because I've seen her do some amazing things when she's just in a groove and going. So I knew that she could scramble up that, but it's just that last little bit she kind of get in her head. Okay, we are back on track. Let's go get this thing. Oof, this is a little steeper than I'd like it to be. Hey, stay back. I don't want Toner crowding me. Probably shouldn't be filming either. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Pretty good ledge here. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, now we've got the crack we've got to cross. Oh, good. Okay. It just cuts back to here. Okay. We are on the level. So I've just got to drop down in here, head up that draw there, get up on top. I'm gonna put you away and cover some ground. Okay, I'm to that draw. I'm not quite on the level I need to be yet, but I'm close. It's just right there. But this view, awesome. Very, very cool. And I came up to the ledge here because I wanted to look at this. You see those colors? That texture? Isn't that incredible? Just so cool. So cool. And then there's like a little, say, little funnel spider or something right here. Get back. Can't quite see down in. I don't know if you can see that there. I don't think anybody's home. The web looks pretty hammered. So I think it's old, but anyways, that color in there was just really pretty, especially right in here. So cool, that sandstone. I was looking up here too, and it looks like there's a kind of a little cave up in the rock up here. I'm gonna go check that out while I'm up here. Since it's on the way, why not? I'm gonna have to set you down. There we go. Guess it's not as deep as I thought. Not as deep as I thought, but still kind of cool. Huh. That one's got a web up in it too. Pretty neat. Okay. I've got to scramble back down before I can go around. I guess I could get up on that. Is that worth it? And I'm up. Come on, Toner. That's a girl. Okay. According to my calculations, we should be where we need to be. So, whew, what a climb. And I am out of breath. Wow. Okay, so I think that's my dead tree, and I think that get over even with it here. I think that bush is my oak bush, the big one, so should be kind of up and along this stuff here. So I'm going to drop my pack and go see if I can find it in there. So I think with me of being able to see it crash, we're probably down on this lower level, which is unfortunate because it is thick. I am not sure what to do. Just plug in my controller. I'm hoping there's enough battery that it's still on. If it's still powered on, then I might be able to see through the camera, but this also might locate it for me. Looks like it's up here. Critical low battery. Oof, it is really low. Dang. But if it's this high, that means I nearly cleared. I tried to stop it. I looked up just as it was about to crash. And it looked higher than I thought it was, but I quickly realized that it was below the rim. And so I tried to stop the back progress and throttle forward, but I was too late. Oh, I just saw Toner go past it on the screen. Where is she? Oh, look at that. She found it. You're a good pup. There it is. There it is. Oh, well, hi there. Dang. Looks like no damage was done. Thank goodness. Hey. Whew, okay, got it recovered. Let's get it up to the camp back, or up to the pack there, and get on out of here. You found it. Yes, you did. You did. You did a good job. Yeah, good girl. That's right. Good girl. Yeah. Packed everything back up in the pack and had a drink of water, and so now I'm just kind of hiking out. I'm almost to the edge here. I was really kind of hoping by taking this alternate path back that maybe I'd find like a shed antler or something. There's quite a few deer tracks through here, and there's a good chance that they would be in this area when they were shedding their antlers, but so far I haven't found anything. And so far Toner hasn't found anything, so between the two of us, I'm sure if there was one up here we would have found it. But I'm gonna keep on hiking through here and see if I can find a way down. Alright, I'm on the downhill slope now. I can't quite see off the lip. I'm pretty sure there's one more ledge that I'm gonna have to figure out how to get down before I'm home free. But we'll figure it out. I am fairly certain I can get down that way, but it seemed like it looked like there's a spot over here that was even easier and closer to where I parked. So I'm gonna walk around this way and take a gamble, see if I can get down easier this way and not have to backtrack back to this spot. Well, I could tell you the gamble did not pay off, but look at this. Isn't that interesting? That's a pool that would collect water, but so crazy how those lines are kind of drawn into it like that. And you know, erosion, I don't know if maybe ice does that somehow, but that is wild. There's a few of them up here. Really pretty wild. Anyways, it did not pay off. I'm pretty much standing right over top of where I parked, but I am ledged up. There's no way to get down. I'm gonna go look at this real quick. There's a few more of those. Anyways, like I was saying, there's the Land Cruiser. That's all an easy slope, but between me and that slope is about a 10-foot sheer cliff. So I'm gonna have to backtrack here and see if I can find an easier way down, easier, safer way down, because that cliff's just not gonna do it. Ugh. Okay, I think this might be the ticket. Can't quite see the bottom, but it's bouldery enough. Ugh. How to make our way down. Looks clean all the way off, and then you hit a ledge like that. Dang it. Alright, just gonna go back up. Quite certain over there I can get down. So if you look at this, that to me means that there's a way up and down right here because of that game trail coming up and down. Deer are definitely more agile than I am. I'm quite certain I can come up what they go down. So there's got to be a way here. Got the trail right there, down these steps, through there, over here, pup. Got one last ledge here. Easy as that. And we're down. Now we just gotta skirt around the side, get back to the Land Cruiser. So I think while I'm walking along here, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up and say until next time, lock them in, grab a gear, keep a good eye on your drone, and I'll see you in the hills.